water right now. I got you. I straight up almost just choked on it. Okay. I'm almost ready. Actually, I'd pull it up anyway. Boy, seem to be in a good mood. Alright. Oh, I'm having all wonky up. Some Detective Rainy Night. The disclaimer: Detective Rainy Night is inspired by elements of Iberian Peninsula mythology. While some similarities may be noticed, the game's story is not intended to be a faithful representation of that mythology. The setting real fast is Detective Rainy Night inspired by elements of Iberian. I hear myself. While some similarities may be noticed, I hear myself. The game's like a 90 FOV. I don't like my FOV being on that. Might change. I honestly don't know exactly. I know where a detective. Interact, place, pointer over the object. If you can interact, a new white circle will appear. I recommend that you use a notebook to write down what you think is most important. At the end of the game, you will have to answer some questions, and they will not be easy. What's up, Aiden? So, hold on. Because I'm just awesome like that, we have a notebook on the go. This is what it's got on it. Just so you know, I am doing Twitch too. Feel free to join on Twitch. There's less of a delay. Alright, let me get a pin. This right? I think we're ready to go, folks. Do I just like start talking to people? Oh, rent a room. Okay, I see we got an objective. We got a flashlight. Hey, yo. What the hell? This music's kind of a bop. Okay. I talk to him. Sir, please, you can't go there. I'll talk to you. Oh, I was pressing the wrong click button. That's my fault. Good evening. Do you have any rooms available? Good evening, sir. Yes, we have rooms available. I still can't get over what was on that monitor. I'd like to stay for the night. How much does it cost? $30 per person, but if you book more than one night, it's $25 per night. That's a nice discount. I'll be only staying for tonight, thank you. You don't look well. A rough day? Tired day. I've been driving for many hours. What brings you to such a remote place? I'm investigating some disappearances in the area. I've heard something about that. Are you a police officer or a private detective? Maybe that's too many questions. I should be the one. I should be the one asking. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to bother you. I'm just very curious. Don't worry, I was just joking. I'm a police officer, but for now, you're not a suspect. I'm glad to hear that. Here's your key. It's room number 18. I need your name and ID number. Alright, so like 18 is kind of like my number, y'all. It's a little something. My name is Iker Carmona. Iker Carmona. And my ID number is... Oh, this is me. This is me. Okay, I was gonna write that down for him, but it don't matter. 488-655-878-C. All set. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good night. By the way, my name is Marcos. If you need anything, I'll be here all night. Also, don't go out at night. There are many wild animals in this area, and also a lot of superstition. Can I zoom in? I'm out of here. I'm room number 18. Okay, so that's 8, so I'm gonna assume that this is 8. Hey, this is kind of nice. My dude's tall, yo. Oh my god. I could not imagine being this tall. Leave your things on the table. Okay. Go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay. I'm not going to sleep with the door open. This bed is nice. It looks like my dude's leg's gonna be hanging out the bottom of the bed. Is that Paul? No, it was Carlos. Should I just raw dog this game? I'm probably not gonna finish it tonight. I should probably write stuff down. Go see why they are arguing. Hey. 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 What the hell? Good morning. What's going on? And who the hell are you? My name is Iker. I'm a police officer. Calm down and tell me what happened. This is crazy. We can't get out of here. There's no way. What do you mean? Are you not listening to me? You can't get out. You can't go out. The cars don't work. There's no coverage on electricity. This fog doesn't let you see anything. We are far from any town. Sir, I've already told you to calm down. I'm sure we'll get service back soon. Probably just a network issue. And the cars? Why won't the cars work? Salvatore, there has to be an explanation. Just calm down. I'm perfectly calm. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, but I won't repeat myself. Make me do it. Mr. Iker, last night there was a warning from the authorities on the radio. In the notice, they talked about a big storm. They recommended not leaving the house. Perhaps electrical failure was due to the storm. But the thing is about the cars is strange. Well, I mean, if there's like electrical failure for like the houses and it's like, I don't know. Maybe it could affect the battery, whatever. Wait. Well, we'll have to wait then. Marcos, are there any emergency supplies? Do you have any working phones? Yes, sir. There's enough food in the kitchen for a few days. And I have a corded phone connected to a small emergency generator. But it doesn't work. It makes a strange noise. I'll try using it. He's in the office. You might as well ask the motel guests. Talk to the guests and try to use the phone. There's a list of guests on the office. So be it. Flashlight. The office. Backup generator. Do I gotta go find it? Good morning, I'm Iker, police officer. I'm trying to find a working phone. Good morning, Iker. I'm Nicholas Lynn. Sorry, but neither my phone nor my wife is working. That's crazy. Do you need anything? We don't know how long we'll be stuck here. I like it. Like what? Have you seen that woman? I think her name is Elena Bilches. She's gorgeous. I don't mind being stuck here with her. Didn't you say you were with your wife? Yes, my wife is fine for a while. But you always need something more. Don't you think? This dude's crazy. Nicholas, I'm not interested in your love life. No offense. I need to know if everything's okay or if you need anything. By all means, please. Come on, Iker. Add a little spice to life. Don't you have Elena's number? I'm sure you want to have something with her too. This is not a joke. We could be in a really serious situation. And you're only thinking about extramarital affairs. I like to enjoy life. You should try it. Do whatever you want, but don't make things harder for me. I don't want any fights or arguments. We're already too nervous. Adultery already. I can't promise anything. What is this dude's name? I don't think I'm gonna be writing stuff down. That's not my pace. Good morning, my name is Iker. Are you Nicholas's wife? You probably heard him. Good morning for you, maybe. Yes, unfortunately, I'm the wife of that idiot. My name is Maria Ribes. I don't think it's a good time to talk. Neither now nor never will be a good time, so start talking or leave. I don't care. Calm down, I'm here to help. What the hell do you want? Your husband told me your phones aren't working, is that right? If my husband already told you, why are you asking me? And the way it's typing out is making it like kind of hard to read. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's like hindering me as like I'm getting to where it's like going. No, the phones aren't working, neither the car nor the lights. This is a damn mess. I understand you're upset, but it's not my fault. Iker, why don't you go bother someone else? I'm not in the mood for questions. Alright, Maria. I'll come back later. She's honestly reasonably upset. Good morning, my name is Iker. I'm a police officer. You're on the go right now, Cheese? I'm talking to all the guests to see if they need anything. Oh, animations. Nifty. Asking the witch, have you ever spoken... Wait, what? Ask that witch, have you spoken to her yet? She's from the Bilches family. I'm sure she has everything she wants. Have you seen how she dresses? Why is it some people are so lucky and others are unlucky? What's your name? My name is Felicia Hamill. But what does it matter? I see. Felicia, I'll decide what matters and what doesn't right now. It's important for you to tell me if you need me. We don't know how long we're going to be stuck here. Stuck? Why? Well, it seems that the vehicles aren't working. The roads are closed because of a big storm is approaching. Furthermore, it seems that no mobile phones are working. Does your phone have a coverage and some battery? Oh God. Now that you mention it, I don't have signal. Although it was just because we're in the middle of I thought it was just because we're in the middle of nowhere. How is that possible? The vehicles aren't working, and how is it possible that my cars worked perfectly last night? Now it doesn't. What sense does that make? See, I'm afraid if I just okay, no. So if I press right, it'll just type it. Okay. Right now I don't know anything. I'm surprised too. In 2014, it's really impossible to communicate with anyone. In places this remote, the weather's bad, it's pretty common to lose communication. In fact, and the fact that we lost communication and the cars have stopped working, doesn't that make us all of us suspects? I understand your concern. I know it's a strange situation, but we can't lose our cool. First, I need to make sure everyone is okay. Then I'll start looking for the culprit. Can I help you? I'd rather you didn't. If you're seeing something suspicious, let me know. I don't interrogate anyone. I don't go interrogating anyone. It could be dangerous. I'm still having a hard time. I'm not even gonna lie. Might just be tired brain. I'm committing. So who is this Bilches lady that everyone's talking about? Bilches. Is it this lady in here? Oh, that's a man. Good morning, I'm Iker, a police officer. I'm talking to guests to see if they need anything. Hello, Iker. I'm Fabio Calrio. Something's wrong. Can you feel it? What do you mean? I don't know how to explain it. There's something strange in the air, the atmosphere. Okay, Fabio. We're all a bit worried. Well, we don't know what happened, but it's likely that the storm has affected more than we thought. No, sir, it wasn't the storm. In this place, I knew I shouldn't have come here. But last night I was so hungry, so hungry it was unbearable. I had to come. What are you talking about, Fabio? Unbearable. How long have you gone without eating? I had eaten a couple hours earlier. It was when I got close to this place that my hunger started to grow. Fabio, we don't know how long we're about to be isolated in this motel. We should ration the food and water. Don't worry, sir. I won't touch the food. You can trust me. Once I arrived, the hunger disappeared. If you feel that strong hunger again, let me know. I wouldn't want to have to lock up. I would have to lock up the kitchen. One more thing. What did you mean when you said you shouldn't have come to this place? People talk, sir. There are many legends about this place. Disappearances, strange thing, supernatural creatures. We have a lot of respect for this place. You putting some work in, jeez. I don't believe in those things, but thanks for the warning, Fabio. I understand, sir, but I can't say the same. Who else do we talk to? I try to use the office phone. It wasn't one. strange sound. I better ask the other motel desk to see if anyone has. Oh, and you're Miss Bilches, ain't you? Good morning. Sorry to bother you. My name is Iker. Hello, Iker. I'm Elena Bilches. I hope you have a good reason for bothering me. Are you busy? I'm asking around to see if anyone has cell signal or needs any. I'm not busy. I'm annoyed. In 1 hour, I should be closing an important deal. Instead, I'm stuck here, and no, I don't have any signal. I understand, Elena. We all want to get on with our lives, but it's not possible. You need anything? I'm asking all the guests because we don't know how long we'll be stuck here. Are you a philanthropist or something? Let's just say my job requires me to help people. I'm a police officer. I see Iker the cop. Can you get me out of here? I don't make it to the meeting. I'll lose a good deal. Obviously not. Alright, how much? Alright, how much what? How much money will it take for you to change your mind? Bribing the law enforcement officer is a crime. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Wow, the honest cop. And I'll get locked in with him. That's crazy. What are you hiding? Talk to Marco. What's up, Marcos? I spoke with all the guests and no one's phone is working. Any idea why? I don't know. I don't know what we can do, Mr. Iker. I suppose we just have to wait until the outage is fixed. Still, the fact that the vehicles aren't working is strange. Haven't you seen anyone suspicious? This seems deliberate. Oh, my bad. Then it must have been one of the guests. Mr. Iker, I don't think it was a guest. And what do you think happened? I've lived here all my life, sir. I've never seen a storm like this before. I only know what the local legends and strange things happen during big storms, and they're not good. Now I'm curious. Can you tell me of those legends, even if it's just to pass the time? I don't know much, sir. Only my grandfather used to tell me. He said that every 100 years or 5 days, a massive storm. Every 100 years, 4 or 5 days, a massive storm would isolate parts of the region. What would happen to the people caught in the storm? Well, there were several versions. Some say they disappeared without a trace, others say they died violently, and some say that they returned, were no longer the same people. I couldn't tell you which legend is true. Well, let's hope none of them are. Good willing, Mr. Iker. Why don't you go get something to eat? I haven't seen you eat since you arrived last night. Good idea, Marcos. I'm going to eat. We'll talk later. Where's the kitchen at? What's up, Veronica? Welcome in, welcome back. I know kitchen. What a saucepan. Campings. Let's see the camp. Okay, there. Ooh, and saucepan. Into the pan. Here we go. Why make that noise? Right off the burner, huh? Right off the burner? Night night. I thought my game just crashed. For real. Waking me up in the middle of the night. This game is called Detective Rainy Night. Detective Rainy Night. Hello, Felicia. No need to knock so hard. What's going on? You can see me read bad. Iker, something has happened. What do you mean? The receptionist Marcos has locked himself in his office storeroom and he won't come out. He's having a panic attack. Really? I'll go talk to him. That's not all. Salvatore's car, the nice blue one at the entrance, it's wrecked. How is it wrecked when none of them work? Yeah, what do you mean by wrecked? What's wrong with the car? Wake up, Iker, it's wrecked. It's like something really big stepped on... Excuse me. Stepped on it. Did you hear the crash? Salvatore's furious. He's pissed. I better go see what happened. What did it go? I was like, ha ha! Damn, R.I.P., buddy. Is that for you? If it's this guy, is it you? Are you Salvatore? I forget who Salvatore is. I hope he is. I hope it was his car. Oh, no, that's Salvatore. Okay. So sadly, another car got stopped on. The cop again. You better do your job this time. Hey, buddy. Ew, dog. What happened? Have you seen my car? It's wrecked. It must have been Marcos. No doubt. I don't know how, but he's involved. I'm going to find out what happened. Officer Iker, I swear it wasn't me. Okay, Marcos, it's fine. Come out and explain what happened. I promise nothing will happen to you. I can't. I'm going to come back for sure. Oh, it's going to come back for sure. Come out, you coward. What did you do to my car? Salvador, calm down. Let him explain. I don't really know what I saw. It was like a dark shadow. It moved really fast. It jumped on the car and disappeared. What nonsense are you talking about? Marcos, can you see it? Can you give me a more detailed description? And what you're saying sounds strange. I can't, Officer Iker. It was like a shadow. I don't know anything else. I ran out and locked myself in. You should all do the same. Can an animal do that to a car? I don't know, Salvatore. I was going to check the car to see if I can find any clues. What if he's right? Maybe maybe that animal will come back. More likely, that whatever it is, it's more scared of us than we are of it. I doubt it'll come back. I don't know about that, buddy. I sure hope it does. Gotta go look for clues. Why is this lady following me? Is she just pacing back and forth? She's going nowhere fast. The impact was so strong that the door fell off. Hydrogen moose? Coughing car versus hydrogen moose? That's pretty good. That's pretty funny, Chief. God. See, like, how would that happen? These scratches have gone through the sheet metal of the car. Can an animal do this? What kind of animal would it be? You think old Marcos in there could do this? You think this was Marcos? Marcos was looking at some crazy stuff on the computer when I got here, but I don't know if that means Marcos would be doing this. A dirty piece of cloth, it would be strange for an animal to wear clothes. Mark this out. Alright, buddy. This is very strange. I don't think an animal or a person could do something like this. So what happened? I have no idea. What if we ask others to see if anyone saw anything? Exactly, someone must have seen that thing. This guy's been staring out of the window for 2 days straight. So he better have seen something. He was looking right at it the whole time. Moose Antler, Moose Ander heard about keen cars and said bet. Obviously, it's not going to do... Obviously, I'm not going to do your job. Iker, I can help. I love investigating. Elena Bilches is hiding something. I'm sure of it. Felicia, seriously, don't do anything. And don't accuse anyone without evidence. I mean it. I need to figure out what happened. You could use a notebook to write things down and solve the case. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Don't worry. Alright, partner. I'll be around. Keep an eye on things. Notebook. From this moment on, you'll be able to access the notebook whenever you want. In your notebook, Eichner will write down the most important things he finds along the way. Why didn't it tell me to grab a notebook if it was going to give me one? Later, the notebook will help you solve the case. Alright, buddy. You're the first person I'm talking to. Hi, Fabio. Have you seen anything that might help me understand what happened? I told you, something strange is going on. Can you feel it? I must admit it's strange, which is why I'd like to understand what happened. First, the storm is getting stronger, then the electrical devices, and even the cars stopped working. And now the attack by something, we don't even know what it is. I understand that you're worried, I am too, but we need to stay calm. Have you seen anything that I should know about? It happened in less than a second. I only saw something dark from without form. That thing destroyed the car? What did you think it was? Yes, it destroyed the car, and I don't know what it was. Alright, Fabio, if you remember anything, let me know. Thank you, Fabio. Love you, buddy. Alright, Nicholas. I'm questioning guests to see if I can understand what happened. I don't know what happened. I was too focused on admiring the beauty of the place. If you know what I mean. Dirtbag. Oh, if you see anything or hear anything, I assure you, if it had been a woman who wrecked that car, I would have known the color of her eyes, as long as she was beautiful, of course. Okay, Nicholas, we'll talk later. Can I just accuse him at the end because I want to? Hello, Elena. May I ask you a few questions? This is a disaster. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're all worried we don't know what's happening. I don't care about the others. I should be closing $1 million deal, and here I am, surrounded by farmers and wild animals. Listen, Elena. Either we help each other out, or we won't be able to get out of here. Something or someone has destroyed Salvatore's car. Next time, it could attack one of us. You're right, Iker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Iker. You're right. I haven't seen anything. I just heard a loud noise, and when I went out, I saw the car wrecked. That's it. Alright, Elena. Thank you. What about you? Hey, don't be snapping your head at me, lady. Don't look at me with that tone of voice. Hello, Maria, can I ask you some questions? Whoa, I haven't seen or heard anything. Are you sure? A small detail could help me out a lot. Hey, yo. What do I do to have to be left alone? Stop this. Whatever is happening, whatever you're doing to me, stop it. She's a witch. She's a witch. Maria, we're in a bad situation. It could be dangerous. I think it's time for us to help each other. We're cut off with limited food and water, and it seems there are wild animals or worse. Do I look like a cop? Go and do your job already. I can't get rid of you. I can't get rid of all of you. This is a nightmare. That's just a terrible family. Got to talk to the people that like it. Alicia, can I ask you some questions? Seriously, Iker, am I a suspect? Yes, everyone is a suspect right now. Don't make this harder. I just need to know what happened, for the any details. Alright, all for the sake of the investigation. I was in my room since I had been watching Elena Bilges for quite a while, when I suddenly heard a loud noise. When I went outside, I saw Salvatore's car was wrecked, but that's it. Why do you hate Elena Bilges so much? Oh, Bilges. I don't hate her. Well, actually, I do. She's a millionaire who doesn't deserve what she has. Why do you think she doesn't deserve it? I can't explain it. Something inside me just tells me she's bad. People with that much money could care a little, right? Don't waste my time. Alright, I'll be watching from around here. Talk to Marcos in the warehouse. Oh, can I crouch? I wanted to go under the stairs. Marcos, are you okay? I don't know what to tell you, Officer Iker. You want to come out? Nothing's going to happen to you. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not going to come out. If you had seen what I saw, you'd be locked in here too. I understand, Marcos. Do you need anything to eat or drink? Don't worry, I have some food and water in here. You should be more concerned about hiding. Alright, I won't force you to come out. I'm going to prepare some food. If you need anything, you'll know where I am. So I've connected some kitchen appliances to a temporary battery so it won't last long. I don't know why this one was so hard for me. Jeez, I was doing good for so long. Please have something hot to eat. Kitchen. Going to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. Pick up a lasagna. Put it in the microwave. A lasagna in the microwave would take so long. Are we just gonna eat a whole lasagna in front of the microwave? Who are we? What the hell? We're the monster. Brother just ate the whole lasagna fresh out the microwave. Didn't share it or nothing. I definitely know that the top of his mouth is burnt to high hell. You ever get that lasagna mouth burn? Know what I'm talking about? You get it on other foods, but I feel like lasagna is a culprit. I feel like lasagna is a high culprit of the mouth burn. I don't eat no lasagna from the microwave, so I be baking. We gotta go talk to him. Hey, my boy left. Oh. Golly, man. Okay. Yeah, I could see that being the thing for sure. It's too big. Oh my god, what happened? Is that Marcos? You wanted to play detective. Yes, it's Marcos. Please don't look. I can't believe it. This is a nightmare. Alicia, I need your help. This is really important. We need to focus. Tell me, Iker, what can I do? We need to gather all the guests. We're going to have a meeting in the kitchen. Can you tell everyone, don't say anything about Marcos? Just tell them it's very urgent. Alright, Iker, I'll go away. Lion share fruit rings. I know I looked at it for that long. It's feeling good to me. I didn't know exactly what to expect when I played this game. Hello everyone, thanks for coming. I know some of you already know what happened, and the truth is, we're in a really urgent situation. We have no communication with anyone, with hundreds of kilometers from the nearest town, and something is attacking us. The rain is getting heavier each time. Lena's right, that rain is getting heavier. Still, as you know, a few hours ago, that thing hit Marcos. I don't know if anyone going near the office. We don't know if it's an animal, a person, or something I can't explain. So what are we supposed to do now? The best thing to do is lock everyone in their rooms and stay put. And how are we gonna eat? We need supplies. Don't worry, I'll take care of distributing the food. And why don't we just grab it now? It'd be better to ration it. We don't know how long we're going to be stuck here. I'll handle the inventory and food distribution. And that's it. We're just going to wait. For now, the best thing we can do is try to stay safe. We have to wait for the storm to ease up. And what about Marcos? We just have to leave him there? There's nothing we can do, Felicia. The most important thing right now is to keep ourselves safe. Don't you have any weapons? You're a cop. Don't you have a gun? No, we don't have any weapons. I only carry my gun when I'm on duty. Great, we have the smartest cop with us. And at least he's doing something. What's the rest of you doing? For real, dog? Complaining. Well, we're not being a nuisance like you, child. I'm sorry, guys. I clicked over that one. Alright, calm down. This isn't helping anyone. I warned you, something's wrong here. I can't explain it. But we're not getting out of here. Right, let's stay positive. I might not have read that entirely right. It's better if everyone gets back to their rooms. I'll come back by later and bring food. If you see anything strange, let me know. Alright. To the kitchen. Oh, or maybe Marcos has them. Hey, yo! Hey, this is a lot of food. Take the basket and distribute the food to each room. I say just look for the chairs, but there's more chairs. I didn't get any food. What the hell is that? Some water. Straight. Yeah, he has a lot of strength. He destroyed Salvatore's car. This is the notes we have. Leaves scratches every time it attacks. Maybe it has claws. It never attacks during the day. Maybe the light bothers him. Oh, why is that like that? Here we go. It gets me every time. I forgot there was just a dead body and I was like, let's read the notebook. That's like a sacrifice, really. That looks crazy. I wonder who it is. It looks like they exploded. It looks like they just like exploded. Why would someone put this food here? It seems that the corpse is praying or praising the food. It's very macabre. Investigate the corpse. The corpse is in a strange position. It seems that it is praying. Did it die in this position? There are marks with very rapid combustion on the ground. Yeah, it looks like they exploded. Like everything except for the bones. Gotta be another clue here. I'm trying to see if I can get like the explosion. Oh, the scratches. No? No scratches? Can't knock on doors. I gotta do something with the corpse first. Cool. Maybe we're bugged? Or maybe there's a third or fourth clue, third and fourth clue somewhere, I just don't know. literally can't leave. Okay. Seems to have burned quickly. There are still remains of flesh and blood. Okay, we got it. I'm just inept. Alright, there was someone... Alright, 2, 4, 7, 11, 15. Nicholas, are you okay? Yes, but not for long. This orangutan I have as a husband seems to be in a heat. Hey, Iker, yeah, we're fine, although I'm a bit in need of certain things. Okay, Nicholas, I need you. What I need. Tell me what you need and I'll bring it to you. But remember, you must not go outside under any circumstances. Well, I don't know how to put this. Let's just say you can't help me with what I need. Just tell me what you need and I'll try to get it. Don't worry, I'm here to help. No, Iker, really, it's fine. Are you sure? Oh my god, Iker, what are you not getting? This horny monkey just wants sex. Don't waste your time with this nonsense. To the bottom floor first. Felicia, are you there? Felicia, can you hear me? I'm coming in. Oh, was it Felicia? You scared me. Are you okay? I saw everything. I saw him. I saw how he killed. What did you see? I can't explain it. It's something I've never seen before. He knew I was watching him. You see the killer? Killer? I don't think so. It's like a divine punishment. He can command the world as he pleases. What do you mean? The fire burns when he says so. He's not a person or an animal. He's a being beyond that. He's come to punish us. I don't know what you've seen, Felicia, but I'm sure fear is making you see things that you aren't real. You're scared and tired. You'll understand when you see him. We can't do anything. There's something we can do. I need your help to keep everyone calm. I'll help you, Iker, but in the end, you'll accept the truth. It looks like she's the one that needs to be calmed. Devin. Right. Fabio isn't in his room. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. If anyone's missing the bones won't belong to Fabio. If no one else is missing, the bones won't belong to Fabio. I'm not doing it. It's terrible. Man, this game is not well put together. I mean, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but like that whole aspect being overlooked is crazy. Upload. Elena, are you there? Yes, Iker, what's going on? I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave, alright? Unless I say otherwise. But what happened, Iker? There's been another murder. No, this is a nightmare. I can't believe this is happening. Don't worry, Elena. I'm going to do everything I can to try to figure out what's going on. Thank you, Iker. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't know what to do. But by the way, who died? I'm not sure yet. We'll have another meeting later. Alright, thanks, Iker. Uh, 15, right? Salvatore, you there? Yes, I'm here. What's going on? There's been another murder. Is the body so bad you couldn't even recognize it, right? I'm afraid so. Right now I don't know whose body it is. That's why I'm asking all these guests. Oh my god, good luck. I'm not going out of it. I'm not going out there. Later we need to organize a meeting. I need everyone to attend. Do you have a plan, please? Tell me you have a plan. We're going to need to discuss what to do together. That's the plan. Okay, that works. Alright. I know how to kind of fix it now. Go to the kitchen. You need to have coffee. You need some of that coffee, free coffee. Like the saucepan picks on candle stove. Grab the milk and pour it into the saucepan. Okay, so we haven't had power for several days. Are we gonna drink this whole pot of coffee? I was about to say, drinking coffee straight out the pot like that is crazy behavior. Hello everyone, you already know what happened, so I won't waste time on details. The charred bones are from Fabio Carrillo. I don't know what happened, so if anyone wants to share something, now's the time. Where's Felicia? She's in shock right now. She saw what happened, but she can't explain it. She's in her room. She's in my room right now. We need to do something. There have been 2 deaths in 2 days. It doesn't take a genius to realize this thing is hunting us. It's true, we need to protect ourselves. I've thought of dividing us into 2 groups and having each group stay in a room overnight. That way we can protect each other. Why not stay all together in one room? The rooms aren't very big. We need space in case we need to defend ourselves. We could use some kind of weapon, maybe knives from the kitchen. That's a good idea. There are many rooms locked, but we don't know where the keys are. I saw Marcos enter room 9. That's probably where he slept and kept the tools. But where's the key to room 9? I searched his body and I only had the pantry keys, nothing else. That door doesn't have a lock. It must open another way. When I saw Marcos enter, the door was already open. But I didn't see him use a key. How could he open the door? Could it be a magnetic key? Maybe, but if we can't find a key, maybe we can force the door open. I don't think we can. The most expensive thing in the motel is the doors. They're reinforced. Why would you put reinforced doors in a motel? I don't know, but Marcos said there's wild animals around here at night, so maybe that's why. What do we do now? First, we'll make 2 groups. Elena, Felicia will stay in my room, and then Maria and Nicholas can go in Salvatore's room. I'll try to open room 9. The rest of you should gather your things and take them to the shared rooms. The door doesn't have a lock. How do you open it? This drawing was under the door. It looks like instruction. I'll keep it in the notebook. Cheese was peak. I'm trying to figure out. It's something. What could it possibly be? They look like sprinklers. I don't 100% understand what this is. Look around the office real fast. Hey, you gotta tell me how to get in your room, buddy. That's it. There's really nothing in, like, what I need. I really just don't know. Plants, maybe? There's only these 2 big potted plants, though. It looked like a wall sconce, kind of. And I guess I already did that. This is like a sconce, and like this maybe would be like a chair. Oh, that is. This is a person. Okay, so there's another thing right there. like there's something in here. Aha! Oh, it's the painting! So is there a button behind that lines box I didn't press? Insert the batteries into the satellite phone flashlight. It looks like a satellite phone. It has some battery, but maybe it can contact some. Seems to run us on small batteries. Flashlight. Backpack. Backpack. What a backpack. Take a baseball bats. Backpack. Hacker, what do you think is going to happen? I don't know, we're going to defend ourselves. We've all seen what that thing did to Fabio and Marcos. Honestly, I don't think we have any chance of defending ourselves. Maybe that thing only attacks people who are alone. But if Marcos and Fabio were alone at the time of the attack, I think you're being optimistic, but deep down, you know we're not going to get out of here. It's always been very skeptical. But what the hell is happening? How is it possible we're in this situation? I can't find any rational explanation. You're right, the truth is that beyond all of us, I don't know if we're being together will help. I don't know how to act. None of us know. But you decided to do something, and I'm grateful for that. Without you, we would have been much worse, I assure you. Thanks, Elena. Do you think that I should talk to Felicia? Give it a try, she's calmer now. I'll try to talk to her. Hi Felicia, how are you feeling? Hi Iker. I'm still trying to process what I saw. You must think I'm a terrible assistant. I don't think that at all. I think it takes a lot of courage to process something so horrible, and I believe you have more courage than most of my colleagues. You really think so? If we get out of this, maybe I'll join the police academy. And we could even be real partners, Iker. That would be nice. Now it is time to prove what I got to take to be a cop. Don't let fear be the best of you. We're going to do everything we can to get out of this situation. I'm gonna do it every time there's a haha. I know it's sudden, but you're the only one who's seen that thing, so any bit of information, no matter how small, would help me a lot. It's really hard to explain. The thing that I saw was a human shape, but not a human. It has eyes, but no face. It knew where I was watching it, but it didn't attack me. It's not an animal. It's like a character pulled straight out of a horror movie. Do you think we can defend ourselves from it? Oh, shoot. Damn, that was all lore right there. We'll find a way, you'll see. I have to go to the other room and make sure everyone's okay, no matter what. Don't go outside. Iker, be careful. That thing makes a terrifying sound when it looks at you. It makes it it makes its echo inside of your head. If you hear anything strange, please come back quickly. Alright, Felicia, thanks for telling me. I'll be careful. Got my baseball bat. Hi, Salvatore. Have you seen anything strange? Not for now. How are you? You shouldn't worry about me. Nothing's going to happen to me. You think so? Why? I have a theory that in the world, there are special people who stand out above others. People who are destined to be something important for humanity at birth. I'm not so sure about that. You're not sure because you're not one of those people, Iker. Something inside me tells me I'm special, unique, destined to do something great. I don't know how to explain it. I have a feeling he's gonna die next. I've always seen others as somewhat less important. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying others are inferior. I'm just saying their destiny isn't to change the world. It's not a bad thing. Wow, you're very sure of yourself. It's a way I'm facing life. I'm here to stand out from the rest. If you don't love yourself, who will? It's a good thing to love yourself, but it's also believe it's important to be humble and understand that we're all equal. We're not equal, Iker. Everyone's good at something. Some people are smarter, dumber, more athletic, sick, lazy, etc. These are traits that in most cases are defined by your genes. That's why I think each person's good strength and what they're best at. And I'm good at being a leader. I understand what you're saying, and you're somewhat right, but your ego can distort you, your reality, if you don't control it, making you believe that things aren't true. A good leader is someone who leads by example, works alongside their subordinates, treats them well, and stays on their level, not above them. I don't think so. To me, a leader is someone ruthless, who puts everyone in their place and teaches them where they need to stand. Now, everyone can sit and be the same, but if they think that they're like you, they'll try to crush you and take what you've achieved. Those are very different perspectives, but keep in mind that you always get back what you've given. So in difficult times, the people who will stay by your side are the ones who you treated well, not the others. It's been a nice conversation, but I need to get back to my room before it gets too late. Thanks for the conversation. It's hard to find people who can argue even a little. Where's the orange monkey? Have you seen anything? No, it's too dark. The rain doesn't help. How you holding up? I have a trick to keep myself from worrying. It calms me down. Yeah, buddy? Really, I like to know what it is because I'm definitely feeling nervous. I think about women. Yes, that's it. Lots of women. This guy's crazy. Good grief, Nicholas. Can't control yourself even at a time like this? Why should I? Just follow my nature. We're animals, and as animals, we're doing what's natural. It's the right thing. I get your point, but we live in a society where education is key. What would happen if we have behaved like animals and followed our most basic instincts? We'd be free. There would be more violence, yes, but will we live shorter lives? Yes. Will we lack the comfort we have? For sure. But I believe if more we act like the humans and less like animals, we are free. The less free we are, the more freedom and less security, and vice versa. Is that really living? Or have we traded our freedom for a few more years? I wouldn't know how to answer that. I think it's yes. Wild animals are freer, but they don't have bills, mortgages, protocols. but they also live under constant threat of death, never knowing if they'll ever see the next day, facing cold and fear all the time. Oh, and hungry. Missed hungry. You're right, but isn't that what living's about? We're built for that kind of life. And why is that? We're still living according to our design. It's true, we don't live in caves anymore. But who decides what's natural and what's not? Where's the line? We're simply using the tools available to improve our lives and extend our existence. That's the goal of life. That's a solid argument. They're having like a deep talk right now. That's a solid argument, but I guess there are many ways to live that are all valid. Oh, water, man. As like I talk more, it kind of gets harder. It gets harder to read. Exactly. I'd love to keep talking, but I should head back to my room before it gets any later. Well, I gotta talk to Maria. Hopefully she doesn't want to talk to me. Hi Maria, how are you? How do you think I am? I feel like killing someone. I know you're not serious. Don't you think you should be a bit more respectful? And why is that? I don't understand how we got into that situation. Cut off from all civilization, out of contact with the killer lurking around. I understand, but complaining won't do any good. You're not going to tell me what I should do or say. I'm surrounded by idiots. At least everyone else is doing something. If it weren't for people like me, the world would be a worse place. I'm a member of an association that reports immoral content on TV and social media. You should be grateful. And what do you consider immoral? Anything that has political indoctrination. Those hippies use movies and series that normalize homosexuality, transsexuality, etc., even in the children's movies. Governments impose an inclusion quota, overexposing minorities and limiting creativity. I understand what you're saying. Inclusion shouldn't be an agreement. Actors and actresses should have chosen for their talent or context of the work, not for their race or religion. But isn't your group doing the same thing? Why? What's up with your family, man? You're imposing on a worldview on artists and under excuse that everything's an indoctrination. I think imposing inclusion and fighting inclusion is equally harmful, don't you think? But in the end, both of you are pushing to make things change. But what do you think is right? Doesn't that destroy creativity too? We're not imposing anything, we're complaining about indoctrinating our kids. Imposition is imposition no matter who's doing it. If you don't like something, simply don't consume it. Don't force it. But forcing it on how you want doesn't seem right to me. I really don't care what you think. I don't understand. That's probably it. Okay. Hopefully nobody's dead. That got me a little bit. Am I dead? Look, hide in the bathroom. What's happening? You saw it, didn't you? There's no time. Hurry, hide. I'll blow out the candles. I just thought about turning off the lights and hiding. We didn't hear anything all night. I was in a state of shock. I didn't understand what I had just seen. Suddenly it was a new day. Go see what happens. Stay here. We all know what happened. We We all heard the banging and the screams. Being together in the same room didn't help at all. That thing passed right by our door, but it didn't attack us. Why? I think it simply chose to go after the others first. Tonight will be our turn. There has to be something we can do. We know when it appears and what it looks like. I remember reading a book a few years ago about supernatural legends and myths, and I don't know if it's stupid. It's not stupid. Right now, any information is very important. Do you remember anything from that book? I need to think. I'll try to write down everything I remember, though it's not much. Wouldn't it be better to try walking out of here? It's impossible. We're too far from everything. Besides, it's been pouring for days. Everything's been muddy and flooded. I'm going to see what happened. "13 baby limbs." Where's the bodies though? He put him in his car. Honestly fitting. Salvatore, he was dragged to his own car. As he dragged him, he cut off his... There's a strange symbol painted on the ground. What does it mean? I have to write it down. Go to the pantry and get the turkey basket. Kind of interference. Is that the phone ringing? Yes, it's the phone. Hello, is anyone there? There's interference. Can anyone hear me? Hello, we're here. Hello, there's too much interference. Listen, we need help. We're trapped in the Holiday Motel. Did I hear the Holiday Motel? That can't be interference. Hello, I'll go. I think the call got cut off. How's it possible for that phone to work? It must have some battery left, but it only received calls. Maybe they're looking for us. Possible, but we need a plan. But we need another plan. But we can't just wait to be rescued. Besides, if we get rescued, how would we explain what happened here? How we'd become the murder suspects? Yes, but they wouldn't be able to prove it was us. We better keep thinking of ways to survive. I'm going to write down everything if I remember from that book I read. Maybe we'll find something useful. Perfect. For now, that's all we can do. Eichner, Elena, and Felicia know that they could be the next victim. They know that the killer attacks at night, so they have a little time to think for a plan. A few hours later. Iker. I've written down everything I remember. Rain, is there anything useful? Yes, according to the book I read, a supernatural being can be trapped. A supernatural being can be trapped and sent back to hell. But before setting a trap, we need to. She just pulled this out from her brain. We need to know what type of demon or ghost it is. How are we supposed to figure that out? Iker, have you been noting down the characteristics of the being in your notebook, right? Yes, I have. Is it test time? Yes, I have some notes. Your notes can help us, but also try to remember things that have been seen but didn't written down. I'll ask you some basic questions, and based on your answers, we'll determine what type of supernatural being it is, so we can trap it. And what happens if we're wrong? I think we know who will know what will happen. Iker, I'll tell you the questions. Write them down so it'll be easier to figure out what kind of trap we need to set. Alright, in order to make the trap, first you need to know what type of spirit the murderer is. You will have to answer the questions that Felicia has asked you. These questions are written in your notebook. You have clues written down, but you will also need to remember some things. You can go through the stage again and remember some things. Walks on two legs. Leave a trace. Scratches. Can it kill? Yes. Does it attack groups? Yes. What is its body like? Ashes. Does it emit light? Eyes. Does he draw symbols? Sun or moon? Can it change the weather? Rain. Okay, I'm pretty confident about that. Are there more? Doesn't seem to levitate. Has a body. Doesn't seem to have a body levitate. A lot of strength. These scratches. Never attacks. It usually covers the entire body of his fire, electricity. So like. Questions in your notebook. I did it, bro. Maybe it's a roll. What's the deal, man? was just one question off. Felicia, I've answered all the questions. Check them over. Alright, from what I see, the spirit is Nibiru, a malevolent being from the northern Iberian mythology. Can we do anything to stop it? Yes, we can try to trap it in a mirror and then break it so it gets trapped and returns to its world. But how are we supposed to do that? We need to make it see if we need to make it see itself and to trap it. Any ideas? I understand that this monster will be clever and won't be easily fooled. As soon as we see we've set up mirrors, then it'll smash it. I have an idea. We can place a mirror on the floor, tied to a rope, so it won't see it. When it comes for us, once it is near the mirror Iker, you shine your flashlight directly at it to blind it. At that moment, we'll raise the mirror in front of it, so when it opens its eyes, it'll see itself. Then we break the mirror. Sounds like a good plan. It's a great idea. I'm sure it'll work. Alright, I'll be the bait. As soon as it enters, I'll shine the light and then lift the mirror. If something happens to me, you two have to break the mirror. Got it? Got it. I'm going to find a mirror. It has to be big, bigger than the ones we've seen in the bathroom. Hello? Hello, we're here. This is unbelievable. Are you really in the area of the Holiday Motel? Yes, please, we need help. You shouldn't have gone near that area. Since the collapse, it's been extremely dangerous. We're in a motel, in the rooms. There hasn't been any collapse. Can you send help? This is a joke. The area of the old Holiday Motel is literally swallowed by the ground and there was nothing left. Just a massive hole. 8 people disappeared. There are plenty of warnings to keep people away. Why didn't you listen to them? That's impossible. We're here in the motel and nothing has collapsed. Please. We really need help. I'm really passing by a few kilometers from where the Holiday Motel used to be, and all I see is a giant hole. You shouldn't joke about this. What the hell is he talking about? We're here and we're alive. It's no joke. You should have some respect. When the incident happened, I lost a good friend. His name was Marcos. Don't waste my time anymore. Goodbye. Wait. Interference. The signal cuts off. What was he talking about? Could this be a joke? I don't know what to think anymore. A few days ago, I didn't even believe in the supernatural. What if he's telling the truth? What is happening? This is worse than the nightmare. We all agree that what's happening is very strange, but right now, all we can do is try to stop that monster before it kills us. Right, it's important now it's sticking to the plan. Let's get the trap ready. Eichner, Elena, and Felicia feel strange by the conversation through the walkie-talkie. Still, the only option left is to try to catch the spirit. They set up the trap and wait until it's night so the spirit attacks them. everything ready? What do we do? Lock yourself in the bathroom. It wouldn't help if we were all here. What if it doesn't work? I'm sure it will. It will work, I'm sure. If I die, I can break the if I die before I can break the mirror, one of you will have to do it. I'll do it, don't worry. Alright, I need to get its attention. If I stay here, it might notice the trap. It's better if I go out to lure it. If I don't make it back in the room in time, you know what you're gonna have to do. Be careful, Iker. Ayo, appreciate the follow. Arjum C. Savage, 10, welcome to the Worm family. Check the motel rooms for clues about the monster. What? I've been doing this before, though. Pretty tense right now, I'm not gonna lie. It says the motel room. Go back to the room and wait for the monster to arrive. Oh, was that it? I play a little bit of everything, man. Like right now specifically, our shooter game we have in the rotation is Overwatch. I'm playing Octopath Traveler. Every Saturday night we do something spooky. We just started Marvel Cosmic Invasion on the channel. Iker manages to lure monsters into the trap. Light seems to affect him, and he manages to lift the mirror so that the monster can see his reflection. Unfortunately, Iker loses consciousness before he can break the mirror. Is that it? But I dip my toe a little everywhere in gaming. Most of the time we switch games multiple times a stream. If I do longer streams. I don't think we will tonight, just because it's getting a little closer, and I don't know when this game is gonna end. There's not gonna be a lot of time. Finally, you're awake. We were worried. What happened? Do you remember anything? I have enjoyed this game. This game has been fire. I remember shining the flashlight at that thing. Other than like it putting a stick in the spokes of my brain, trying to read sometimes. I've enjoyed it. Flashlight that thing in the holiday, that thing, and then holding the mirror up to the ghost, and after that, nothing. When you held the mirror up, the monster screamed. It looked like it was in pain. It deserved it. What happened next? There was a bright flash, and then the monster disappeared. I quickly grabbed the baseball bat and smashed the mirror. So, oh, Elena Bilches is the hero, huh? So it works, we killed it? It seems so. As soon as that thing disappeared, the weather started improving, and it's been barely raining now. Also, the vehicles seem to be starting to work again. Really, what about mobile phones? No, all the electronics are still fried and there's no electricity. That's odd, everything should work now. Why only some cars? After everything we've been through, that's the least strange thing to me. We need to leave as soon as possible. Yeah, we should go. Where's Felicia? She said she needed to step out of the room for a moment. You okay? I don't know what to tell you. I think she's dealing with some serious post-traumatic stress. You should talk to her. I'll go find her. Alright, I'll wait by your car. My guess is... I have my cow. If my cat meows at me again, I might have to let her out. Been doing good. She's been chilling. Looks like she's... This was Felicia's room right here. Felicia, you shouldn't... Come on, we have to leave. I don't think this moment would come. I didn't think this moment would come. I gotta let her out. We're very lucky. No one's going to believe us. How are we going to explain what happened here? It won't be easy, but we don't have a choice. I don't know if I can get over this. It's too much for me. I've seen many deaths in my life. It's a bad part of my job. You need to learn to accept it. It's part of life. Have you gotten used to seeing the dead people? In a way, yes, but it always affects me. We can't leave them here. And we won't. We'll come back for them, but for now, we have to leave. Alright, let's go. Go find the keys. Car keys, they're in my... Your car. Scientific community cannot explain it. The scientific community is unable to explain what has happened in the area. Where the Holiday Motel used to be, there is now an immense crater. Scientists from all over the world have traveled to the area to try to explain what happened. After months of work, no one has been able to find an credible explanation. The families of 8 missing people pressure the government to provide explanations. For its part, the government is unable to give a logical explanation what led people to create all kinds of conspiracy theories, from aliens to biblical signs. The whole world is paying attention to a phenomenon still unexplained. Place where the Holiday Motel disappeared. The survivors of the Holiday Motel. In a recent interview, the survivors tell of a horror they experienced in the so-called anomaly. In their story, they tell how a missing people were brutally murdered by a ghost who appeared at night, how they finished them off. All of them have had to receive psychological assistance except for Felicia Hamill, who is the youngest survivor and suffers from severe post-traumatic stress. The entire world has eyes fixed on the anomaly. Iker Carmona, and Elena Bilches, Felicia Hamill are the 3 survivors of the Holiday Inn Motel. Once again, the scientific community is baffled. Talisha Donka, one of the world's leading physicists, said, "They have appeared out of nowhere. This goes against everything we already knew." And this 3 survivors appeared out of nowhere in a car months after the Holiday Motel disappeared. They are currently undergoing tests. In order, Felicia Hamill, Iker Carmona, and Lena Bilches. Spoke with the survivors. Thought it was a macabre joke. Javier Vasquez tells us how he was able to talk to the survivors from outside the anomaly. "I thought it was a joke. I lost a friend at the Holiday Motel." No one can explain how Javier was able to contact the satellite phone of his friend Marcos Bueno, who disappeared in that incident. Survivors confirmed that they were able to speak with him, although with interference. Scientists continue investigating. Thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed it and had fun. Detective Rainy Night is part of a larger universe. This is just the beginning. More stories are coming soon. Alright, so that was Detective Rainy Night. It has been. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Oh yeah, hold on. We finished the game. I gotta rate it. Gotta rate the game. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 7.8. I'm gonna give it a 7.7. I'm gonna give it a 7.7. I was gonna give it a 7.6, but I bumped it up a point. I accidentally said 2 points. I enjoyed it a lot. It did have some downsides, being the notebook. Every time the notebook comes out, I couldn't really do stuff unless if I like press escape and then continue again. That was kind of annoying. 7.5 actually. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Lore wise, the whole based on kind of like around a real story type thing. It wasn't exactly supposed to be like real story. It was supposed to be like loose real story. It seemed more loose than it was said though. I enjoyed it. 7.5 Detective Rainy Night. Shout out Fungus Fearing Cheese. Shout out RJMC Savage. Welcome to the Worm family. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out Veronica. Shout out Aiden. Shout out Juice Man. I think that's what I got, y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can see no Shout out WU. I don't know how to say that. Ooh, 19. I see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Nonetheless, you guys all have an amazing night. I see you. Wordy? Okay. Thank you for clarifying. You guys all have a good night. Catch you later.